Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you a gentle and happy story. It is a story about music, mystery, and favorite songs. Please close your eyes, relax, and listen with your heart. The title is Musical Mysteries and Favorite Songs. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Lucas. Lucas was 8 years old. Lucas loved music very much. He liked to hear songs on the radio, on his phone, and when he went to school. He also liked to sing when he took a bath and when he walked to the park. Lucas was happiest when music played. Lucas had a good friend. Her name was Sarah. Sarah was 7 years old and lived next door to Lucas. Sarah also loved music. She liked to hum little songs while reading, and she played a small blue ukulele. Lucas and Sarah liked to listen to songs together and sometimes made up silly little tunes. One day, after school, Lucas and Sarah met in the park. The sky was blue and the birds sang in the trees. Lucas had an idea. "Let's play a musical mystery game," he said. Sarah smiled. "What kind of game is that?" Lucas explained, "We listen for different sounds and try to find where they come from. Sometimes it is music. Sometimes it is something else. If we find something special, we can make a song about it." Sarah liked the idea, so they started their musical mystery game. First, they listened. They heard birds singing. They heard wind in the leaves. They heard a dog barking. They laughed a little, but they both felt music in those sounds. Suddenly, they heard a new sound. Ting, ting, ting. It was soft but very clear. Lucas looked left, Sarah looked right. "Where is that sound coming from?" asked Lucas. They walked quietly. Ting, ting, ting. It was coming from behind the old oak tree. The two friends tiptoed and saw a little old man playing a triangle. He wore a big brown hat and had a long white beard. "Hello," Lucas and Sarah said. The old man stopped playing and smiled. "Hello, children. Did you like the sound of my triangle?" Sarah nodded. "Yes. It is a happy sound." The old man said, "Music is everywhere. It makes people happy. Do you too like music?" "We love music," said Lucas. The old man said, "I am ready to play a musical mystery for you. Listen very carefully and tell me what instrument I am playing." He turned away and soon began to play again. This time it was boom, boom, boom. It was deep and soft. Lucas whispered, "That is a drum." The old man laughed. "Correct. Music is sometimes loud and sometimes soft, but drums are the heartbeat of music. Next time, listen for the heartbeat." The old man packed up his triangle and drum and walked away. "Goodbye," he waved. Lucas and Sarah walked more in the park. Lucas said, "Let's listen for more musical mysteries." Soon, they heard another song. This time it was high and sweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Sarah looked up. In the big maple tree was a red bird singing. "That is the music of nature," said Sarah. Lucas smiled. "Let's make a song like the bird." Sarah took out her small blue ukulele. She played a little tune. Lucas sang, "Tweet, tweet in the tree, you sing your song to me." Sarah added, "Fly high in the sunlight, music with wings, so free." They laughed. "That is a lovely song," said Sarah. They sat under the tree and listened, and more birds came to sing. The friends wondered, do birds have favorite songs too? Maybe each bird has its own song. Then, as they left the park, they passed the fountain. The water made a music too, splash, splash, splash. Lucas said, "Let's make a song about the water." They sang together, "Splash in the morning, splash in the light, dancing water, oh, what a sight." The fountain sparkled in the sun. Lucas and Sarah went home feeling happy. That evening, Lucas ate dinner with his family. His mother asked, "What did you do today?" Lucas said, "We played musical mysteries and made songs. Music is everywhere." His mother said, "What is your favorite song, Lucas?" Lucas thought, "I think I like the bird's song best today. And I like the splash of the fountain. But my favorite song of all is the goodnight song you sing to me." That night, after dinner, Lucas and his mother went to his room. She tucked him into bed and sang softly, "Good night, my dear, the stars are bright, I'll see you again in the morning light." Lucas smiled and closed his eyes. Music made him feel safe and happy. He dreamed of the triangle, the birds, and the fountain. The next morning, Lucas met Sarah at school. "Did you have a song dream?" Sarah asked. "Yes," said Lucas. "I heard your ukulele in my dream, and my mom sang too." My favorite song is my family's song, said Sarah. At school, the teacher talked about music. Music comes from instruments and from voices. Even the rain, the wind, and the fire have their own songs. The class learned a new song about seasons. They sang about spring rain, summer sun, autumn leaves, and winter snow. Lucas liked to find the sounds for each season. The rain went drip, drip, the wind went whoosh, the leaves went rustle, rustle, and the snow went hush, hush. After school, Sarah said, let's make a new musical mystery. Maybe there is music in other places. Lucas and Sarah went to the library. Inside, there were many quiet sounds, pages turning, pencils writing, soft footsteps. The two friends made a song, turn a page, learn something new. Read a book, write a word, dreams can come true. The librarian smiled when she heard their song. Then, they listened to the city outside, cars beeped, footsteps on the sidewalk, a bell from a bike. City music, said Lucas. They made a new song, beep beep, step step, ding ding, oh. Life is a song wherever you go. Lucas and Sarah realized that music was not only from instruments and singing. Music was in the world, in every sound, if you listened with care. That evening, Lucas and his family had pizza night. His father played the radio. A happy song played, and everyone started to dance. Lucas said, "This is my favorite song today." They all laughed and danced. Sarah had dinner with her grandparents. Her grandmother played a small wind chime by the window. The wind made the chimes sing. Sarah made up a song, "Wind in the chimes, sing to me, of faraway places in the deep blue sea." Her grandfather clapped and smiled. Before bed, Lucas called Sarah on the phone. "Let's sing the bird song together." They sang, "Tweet tweet in the tree, sing your song to me." Sarah said, "Thank you, Lucas." "That is my favorite song tonight," Lucas said, "Me too." Days turned into weeks. Lucas and Sarah played musical mysteries wherever they went. They made up songs for breakfast, songs for brushing teeth, and songs for going to the park. They always listened for new music in the world. Sometimes they went to a music store. There, they saw guitars, pianos, violins, and drums. The store owner said, "Would you like to try an instrument?" Lucas tried the piano, ding, dong, ding. Sarah tried the drum, boom, boom, boom. They laughed and played a little tune. One rainy day, Lucas stayed home and listened to the sound of the rain. He made a song, "Rain on the window, tap tap tap, let's read a story on Mama's lap." His mother smiled and gave him a hug. Sarah visited her cousin in the countryside. She heard the sound of the wind in the trees and the neigh of a horse. She made a song, "Wind in the willows, horse in the grass. Close your eyes, let the day pass." At school, Lucas and Sarah learned about music from different countries. They listened to songs in Spanish, French, and Japanese. Every song had a new sound and a new feeling. Lucas said, "I want to learn songs from all over the world." One Saturday, the school had a singing contest. Lucas and Sarah sang their bird song together in front of everyone. People clapped and cheered. The teacher said, "That is a wonderful song. It makes us feel happy. Thank you for sharing your favorite song." Suddenly, Lucas and Sarah had an idea. "Let's write all our favorite songs in a special book," said Sarah. Lucas said, "Let's call it the Book of Happy Songs." They decided to write their bird song, the goodnight song, the rain song, the wind song, the city song, and any other song that made them feel happy. They drew pictures for each song, too. The Book of Happy Songs became full of music and color. They showed the book to their families, teachers, and friends. One day, Sarah asked, "Lucas, what is your favorite song now?" Lucas thought, "Every day I have a new favorite song. But I think the best song is the one we make together." Sarah smiled, "Me too. As long as we make music together and listen to the world, we will always have favorite songs." Music is sometimes a mystery, but favorite songs are everywhere. You can find them in your home, outside your window, in the bird's call, the splash of water, the city street, and in your own heart. If you listen with care, you will find a musical story everywhere. And if you sing with your friends, with your family, or just in your heart, the world will be full of happy songs just for you. Thank you for listening. Good night. May you dream of your own musical mysteries and your favorite songs.